Hi friends, Mark here from Mark's Speed Shop. But this is our first video of vintage filling station culture. Okay, I know that's a weird name, long name, whatever. But I've even got a little bit of stuff. Of course, if you know me, if you watch Mark's Speed Shop, you know me. I'm into the decals and the patches and the heat transfers, which we always called iron-ons. But anyway, welcome to Vintage Filling Station Culture. This channel is going to be obviously about old filling stations, service stations. I'm going to put in a little bit on diners and motels, not hotels, motels, okay? I'm going to try to do as much vintage as possible and what have some newer, old school, I guess. Just, I'm glad you're here. Please follow along and just see what you think. I'd like to see what you think. Make comments. This first video is a good one, I think. I'm going to take you to a modern, now working, old-timey filling station, okay? It's a service station. Gas pumps does have the card reader, gas pump, all that modern crap. But it's an old service station that's been refurbished. But it hadn't been changed. It's just been fixed up. You'll see it. It's really nice. And it was built, the fellow, I have the fellow in here, and he said it was built in the 30s. And I believe he said it was an SO station to begin with, and it was an ARCO. And it is now mobile. Okay, really cool. I've been passing this thing every now and then, and I always said I'm going to stop, and I finally did, and I got it on video. Okay, and then I came back through Gretna. That was in Chatham. I came back through Gretna and stopped at this great little diner. I call it a diner. They call it a little restaurant. You know, it's basically a little, even a lunch counter kind of thing. I'm gonna show you that. Great food, great people, good prices. You know, it's nice. So thanks for. I was going to say thanks for coming back, but thanks for coming to the first one. And I hope you do come back. I hope you enjoy. All right, well, made it to Chatham. Like I say, this is the county seat of Pennsylvania County. Nice little historic town. It's also where the jail is, the county jail. Something I'm interested in too. The service station. I might check that out. The owner, and what's your name?
John Shorter.
John Shorter. Okay, and it's a Shorter service station, right?
Correct.
And what year was this built?
1935.
1935, and it was?
It was an ARCO station. From what I understand, it was an SO before it was ARCO.
Oh, that's cool.
But then it became ARCO in the 70s, 60s, 70s.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here since 2020.
Okay. And you've been mobile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to get a little video here. This is a beautiful place. Beautiful. All right, how about this? A real working mobile service station. It's not a bad price on gas either. $2.74 Even old Plymouth looks pretty good parked out in front here. But this is a service station, a filling station. Most of them been turned into, some are still garages, you know. But a lot have been turned into just whatever, you know, whatever kind of shops comes along. We walk along here and get a little bit of this. It is a beautiful place, beautiful. Right here in Chatham, Virginia. Of course, that was the owner that we met, and he is a shorter. So, and Shorter's Brothers Garage. As you're coming into Chatham. He said that was his dad. I believe that's what he said. It's a really cool place. You just don't see these places very much anymore. I wish him the best of luck. So if any of y'all are local, come and give him some business. Right here on Main Street, Chatham. Nice place. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a cleaner service station. You got stuff in the back. Very nice. I mean, clean. Looks like you could eat off the floors. And there we go. Shorter service station. Very nice. There's his hours. 8 to 5. That's good. That's good hours. Virginia State Inspection Station. It's just a beautiful building. So he said it was built in, what did he say, 1935 maybe? It was an SO station and it was an archive. So cool. Yeah, you got modern pumps, but you gotta have that. You gotta be modern. But it still has the look and feel of a vintage service station. Very nice. Very nice. I just love it, I tell you. Beautiful place. All right. Well, guess we'll get back to going. There's an old garage across the road. Didn't get the camera out in time, but it just passed through the sign. This is still on the exit from the highway, bypass, whatever. But it just said, "Welcome to Gretna." But for years and years, it always said, "Welcome to Gretna. Ain't no big thing, but it's growing." And I love that. And it was really cool that they had that. And that was that little slogan forever. And of course, I guess it got some hooty cootie people, and they say, "That's not good. We can't have that." Apartments or whatever. Line is, and McDonald's is, and all that kind of stuff. This on this corner's Family Dollar. That used to be a service station right here. And there's a McDonald's over there, car wash, and Food Line down there, and a pretty good Mexican restaurant. Actually where my paint booth came from. This was a Chevrolet place. And up on the hill there was a body shop. That's where my paint booth came from. And a few tools and stuff like that. A nice little town. Nice little town. They restored the movie theater. There. They put the big Napa store down here. Right over here, a little Valero gas pumps. I guess it's more of a filling station. You got the big Napa store. It's got a big one for all around here. Store, warehouse kind of thing. Funeral home. I just need to stay out of there. This used to be a little gas station, a service station right here. Still got a little pump out front. Alright, now we're coming up on the little diner I want to go in. It's actually a little restaurant, but I still say it's a little diner. And it's some friends of mine, Mark and Priscilla Kidd, and this is Scylla's Kitchen. Which also, I'm going to show you that too. It used to be a little filling station. I don't think it was actually a service station, but it did the work because it was so small. But now it's a little diner. Let's see if I can't get in here. I might get run over by a truck behind me. Here it is. Alright, let me get out of this thing. Finally made it. I've had it open for a while. I've never made it down here. But I mean, it's a little diner. I hear the train over there. I get a shot of the old car. That's the most I've ever driven that thing in one shot. But see, it's just a nice little diner. Looks nice. Been me to make it down here and come in here and check it out. It's really cool. Take a look over here, see what else we got. Yeah. Nice. I'll get a little more footage inside. There we go. Scylla's Kitchen. Good stuff already. Okay. Alright. Nice little diner. I really like this. And Priscilla's in the back. Fixing my meatloaf. Sounds good. Good stuff here. And I forgot to get a picture when I started. I'm about done. It's delicious. I got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans. I get something to go to. So right here on the main drag, the highway's back that way. Probably about a mile in off the highway. Scylla's Kitchen. A nice little diner. Really nice. Well worth it if y'all are coming down this way. Stop in, check it out. Good cooking, good food, have daily specials. I had the meatloaf, and it was wonderful. We have different specials each day, kind of like a Blue Plate special, I guess. It's really good. I think it got burgers and everything too. So you really need to check it out. Really good. Good food, good people. Mark and Priscilla. Good people. Nice little diner here. I know they call it the kitchen, the restaurant, whatever you want to call it. I call it a diner. It's a nice little diner. Really good food, good people. So if you're looking for something like that, check it out. Good prices too. I got my plate. I got 2 plates to go. Really nice. Now, actually glad I don't want to jinx it. The car's done good on our little trip. So now we're on the last leg of it. Gonna head back home. Head back to the shop. Actually, I'm heading back to the house. Alright, well, there we go. See, we're just off the highway. The highway's up here a little ways. Scylla's Kitchen, I want to say Scylla's Diner, is probably maybe not even a mile off the bypass, South 29. So all you do is take your first right in the exit, and it brings you right to it. Now I'm going to go the back way because I live not too far. I'm probably about 5 to 7 miles away from here. I should come down more, and I will be doing it more now because I broke ice, I guess. I've come down, and I really like it. I missed Priscilla's cooking. So she used to work at that little gas station, actually the store with gas pumps and all, and she was the main cook. Good cook. Just off on her own and doing well. It's a really good place. So now we got a little more country riding. Like I say, not far. It might be more than 5 miles, but not much. Really, where I live, I'm kind of midway between Alta Vista to the north and Gretna to the south. So it's not bad. And of course, Lynchburg is probably 20-25 miles north of where I live. So, and Danville is probably about, I don't know, 35, 40 miles maybe south. So not a bad area. Good county. Pennsylvania County is a good county. Good county to live in. Good conservative county. Rural. Put the camera over here a little bit. I'm getting tired. Nice little country ride. Did good. Did good on the ride. They sure did the car good too. I can tell by the way it's running. That's what it needs. doesn't need all that just sitting around. Really need to take a trip on that charger. But if I can just at least take it to town, it'll help out a whole lot. I sure like my little plumber. Good old car. All right, now before we go, I just want to thank John Shorter from Shorter's Service Center. I know I kept saying service station, and he even said that because I asked him. He probably felt like he wasn't going to correct me. It's not that big a deal. Obviously, to him, I really appreciate that. But they kind of interchangeable, but it is Shorter's Service Center, and that's on Main Street, Chatham, Virginia, okay? The mobile station down there. So if you're in the area and you need anything, go by and see him. Real nice guy. And I believe, I haven't had any work done, but just talking to him for a little while, I believe they'll take care of you if you go in. They are a state inspection station. So that's all. Everybody always got to have that around here. And they had a lot of tires around, a good looking tire machine also. Give them a chance at your business if you're in the area, all right? John Shorter, Shorter's Service Center, the mobile gas station, down on Main Street, Chatham, Virginia, okay? I want to thank him for talking to us and letting me do a little video. And also, I want to thank Priscilla. I didn't really get her on film. I will next time. I will be going back. Oh, that's some good meatloaf. But I want to thank Priscilla for being there and fixing some really good food. And it's Priscilla and Mark Kidd, and that is Main Street, Gretna, Virginia, okay? So if you're in the area or anywhere close, go down there for lunch or dinner or breakfast, whatever. I guarantee you it's going to be good. It's going to be affordable. It's not going to be a giant, huge meal for $20 or $30, you know. It's going to be a good breakfast for a good price, a good lunch for a good price. I'm telling you, okay? I do know that. So I want to thank John, and I want to thank Priscilla. And hopefully we'll have a whole lot more on this channel of interesting stuff. So, like I say, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this first video of vintage filling station culture. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't really know exactly where I'm going to go with this because there's not a lot of things like this service station that was in this video out there now. I'm going to try to find some, but most of what I'm going to show is going to be where the old filling stations, where they, you know, where they're still there, but they're not, maybe not being used, or they're not being used as a service station. And I'm going to try to find little pieces of history about those where I can. Okay, I don't have a lot of history on a lot of them. Some of them I might, some of them I don't. We're just going to kind of have to go with this and see where it goes. I just want you to know that I really like the service station culture, and I want to share that with you. Okay, I want to share my passion of that with you, and I hope you enjoy it too. All right, and I like all this old, the vintage stuff, like the motels and the diners, and of course the filling stations. Not to mention the cars, but you know, I kind of cover that in Mark's Speed Shop. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, please come back. I'd like for you to like, share, comment, and subscribe, just like on the other channel. If you haven't subscribed to the other channel, please do. If you're watching this and you hadn't watched Mark's Speed Shop, please look it up, watch it. If you follow Mark's Speed Shop, just hang out and check out what this is too. Okay, but look for the shorts, okay, because that's where a lot of this channel is going to be, is in the shorts. I'll probably do a video, like I said, maybe a couple times a month but I'm going to do shorts right often, okay? But you come back to Mark's Speed Shop, and I'm going to do a video every week, like I always do, and then throw in shorts. I really appreciate you coming with me and stepping back in the past almost. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure did. So come back, and let's see what we can get into next time. Thanks.